If you're getting ready for your first fight, or you're looking to transition from a single martial art into mixed martial arts, this video is for you. I think one thing that's very overlooked is keeping yourself safe during a fight. So striking with the proper parts of your body, as well as aiming your strike. So in MMA, when you're fighting with the little gloves, you need to make sure you have proper punching technique. Either punching with the front two knuckles or the bottom three knuckles are both safe options. For striking your opponent, one thing I like to do is I like to aim for the neck or just above the shoulders. Because if you're fighting an opponent, they're going to be ducking, they're going to be moving. So if I aim for the nose, when they duck a little bit, there's a good chance I hit the forehead. But if I aim for the neck, when they do that little duck or that little bob, it's going to land right in the nose or chin. When it comes to striking with your feet, super important to keep them safe. The last thing you want is a broken foot in the middle of your fight. Me personally, I don't like to throw roundhouse kicks with full power, full force. Those are more of my slapping shots. A much safer part of your foot to strike with is the bottom of your foot. So here are a couple of great options to keep yourself safe. One is the front kick. Here, I can land with the ball of my foot. I can either go body or I can go right up to the chin. Second one would be a side kick. Here, I aim to strike with my heel. So I can skip in and I can let loose my power without worrying about hurting my foot. Another great option here is your back kick. Again, I can let the power go without worrying about too much damage on myself. But obviously with side kicks and back kicks, a little bit riskier move, so you got to make sure you set up your shots accordingly. And that's not to say roundhouse kicks can't be powerful kicks, but if your opponent is good at checking or blocking, that's something you need to be aware of when you decide to go full force on a round kick. Here are a couple of basic tactics for you to land good shots. There's two ways. You have attacks and you have counters. So when you're attacking an opponent, you have to be careful not to just rush in and leave yourself open. If I really want to land a good shot, you have to set it up. So two good ways to set up your shots. One is with feints. Keep them guessing. Don't let them know when that punch is going to come. The second option is creating a pattern. My opponent, I'm going cross to the body. I'm going rear leg to the body. And I get him used to blocking his body. And when I see he picks up on that, I feint the body and go high. I can feint and land my knockout shot. So when it comes to countering your opponent, you can't just sit and wait to counter. Otherwise, you're just going to get hit. How you truly counter someone is knowing their habits and their tendencies and drawing that out of them. For example, if I know my opponent likes to do a hard left kick, a hard switch kick, I'm going to draw that out of him. Maybe keep my hands up and exposing my ribs, draw that out so that I can block and counter, or just counter right away. Again, if I'm sitting and waiting for that shot, most likely going to get hit. You have to be active in drawing your opponent into you and then countering. If you like this fighting tactic, check out my website where I have my full kicking program. I cover this and a ton more topics to help you get ready for your first MMA fight.